this video, we're looking at easy beginner level fingerstyle tabs for Oh Holy Night. I have two arrangements for you. One is for low G tuning and the other is for high G tuning, and they're both beginner level. So let's start with demos of both arrangements and then we'll move into our tutorial. Next in the tutorial, we'll cover sections of both the low G and the high G arrangements to get you started. If you'd like to download the tabs for these arrangements, you'll find them on my Patreon page, as well as tabs for all of the arrangements that I've shared on my channel. The link is down below in the video description. Now let's look at measures 1 through 9 of our low G arrangement. Starting in measure 1, we're going to pick the open strings 2 and 3 together. Then we'll pick the second string 2 more times. And in measure 2, we'll use our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the second string to pick strings 2 and 3 together. Then at the end of measure 2, we'll pick the second string In measure 3, we'll pick the open first string twice. Then we'll use our index finger on the first fret of the second string, and then back to the open first string. In measure 4, we'll place our ring finger on the third fret of the first string to pick strings 1 and 2 together. Then we'll pick the open fourth string, and then we'll move our ring finger up one string to the second string, third fret, and here we'll pick strings 2 and 3 together, then the second string again, and then the open second string, and then we'll use our middle finger on the second fret of the third string, and then we'll lift it up as we go into measure 6 to play the open third string, then the open second string, then the first fret of the second string. Then in measure 7, we'll place our ring finger on the third fret of the second string. Then we lift it up to go back to the first fret. Then we go to the second fret of the third string with our middle finger. In measure 8, we'll start with open strings 3 and 4 together, then just the fourth string, and then in measure 9, we'll go to the third fret of the first string to play strings 1 and 2 together, then we'll go to the third fret of the second string. And this completes the first musical phrase of this arrangement. Now this entire arrangement is in 6/8 time, meaning every measure consists of 6/8 notes. So here's how we count the rhythm of measures 1 through 9 at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're finding this lesson helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I'm Lara. I'm a musician, a composer, and a ukulele teacher, and I hope you have fun exploring my channel, my song tutorials, and my arrangements. Now for this high G arrangement, measures 1 through 9 are very similar to measures 1 through 9 of our low G arrangement. So for this arrangement, I want to walk you through how to play measures 27 through 41. Now let's break this up into two sections, starting with measures 27 through 34. So in measure 27, we start with our ring finger on the third fret of the first string. We'll pick strings 1 and 2 together. Then we'll use our middle finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And then in measure 28, we have the open third string, then the second fret of the first string, then the open first string, and in measure 29, we're forming an E minor chord. So here we have our index finger on the second fret of the first string, our middle finger on the third fret of the second string, and our ring finger on the fourth fret of the third string. We'll start measure 29 by picking strings 1 and 2 together, then the third string, and in measure 30 we go to the second string, third string, and first string. In measure 31, we're going to the 5th fret of strings 1, 2, and 3, using our pinky, ring finger, and middle finger. So here we'll pick the first string, then the third string, and in measure 32, we'll pick the first string again, followed by the second string 3 times. In measure 33, we'll lift up our pinky, placing down our index finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And here we've kept our ring finger in place. So then we're going to the 2nd string, 5th fret. And in measure 34, we'll move our middle finger back 1 fret to play the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Now to finish measure 34, we go back to the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now here's how we count out the rhythm of measures 27 through 34 at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's look at measures 35 through 41. In measure 35, we start on the 7th fret of the 1st string, and here I'm using my pinky. Then we play the open 4th string. Then we go to the 5th fret of the 1st string in measure 36, and then to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. In measure 37, we go to the 3rd fret of the 1st string, followed by the open 3rd string, and then in measure 38, we have the 2nd fret of the 1st string, followed by the open 1st string, and then in measure 39, we'll use our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to pick strings 2 and 3 together. And then in measure 40, we'll play the open 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, open 1st string, and back to the 2nd string. Then in measure 41, we'll pick strings 2 and 3 together once more. Now here's how we count the rhythm of measures 35 through 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For more of my tutorials on Christmas and holiday songs, see this playlist here. Have fun practicing. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays.